All right, hello everyone, and welcome to round one, the second match of the Super Mario Bros. 35 Speedrun Invitational. I am here with my co-commentator, Halofa. How are you doing today?
We are doing great today. Just came back from match one. Adam Elf took the win there. And I'm ready to see what goes on here. iiPK, I know, has a very aggressive playstyle in every Mario game he plays. So I'm really interested to see how he plays this round for Mario 35.
Alright, we are just waiting for iiPK to finish up this match here, and then we will be into it.
C has the Lakitu spamming there, so that'll be... I wonder if he'll use that in the later levels once he starts getting to the end game. We also have GTAce. I'm excited for this match, man. I'm really excited. This one looks really, really good.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully iiPK finishes up soon. And he does.
Alright, so just before we get started, for anyone who may be unfamiliar with the rules of this tournament, there's going to be 3 games played by each runner during this match. The winner of this match will be determined by the total coins accrued by each player. So whoever has the most coins through all of their games is going to move on. They may not leave a game once it is started, so if they don't like what levels they get or whatnot, they do have to still play through it. And tiebreakers are determined by your average finishing place in each game. So if there's a tie between coins, whoever on average finished higher on the leaderboard will win and move on.
Alright, I'm interested to see what levels they pick. iiPK has all of them unlocked. GTAce only has just a little bit more than half. Because that usually will define, you know, what they're thinking of doing for that match. GTAce picks 1-2. SuperStevio. I don't know how to say that.
1-1.
Yeah, he picks 1-1. iiPK still hasn't picked yet. So they seem to be going for very simple levels.
Yeah, I mean, both 1-2 and 1-1 have plentiful coins, and especially with the wins being based on coins, 1-2 has a lot. I think it's like 3 hidden coin blocks. It's ridiculous.
There's a lot of coins in there. They're like, because you have the 1-up, the 3 hidden coin blocks, and then on top of all the enemies that'll like berate you, you'll have a star which you can just run through them all and then, you know, send them out to all your attackers.
Alright, so SuperStevio and GTAce grabbing that 1-up there. So 1-ups give you coins.
They give you 20 coins to be exact.
Yeah. Super important. Enemies are going to add to your timer. Your timer's important so you don't die, obviously.
iiPK going after attackers right away. GTAce going after who has the most coins. SuperStevio, I don't know what he's going after. I apparently can't read or see it.
No, I think you can choose to not target any particular person. Alright, now he's targeting attackers.
Yeah, so he's going after all of them. I think, he's going after specific people as well.
So yeah, the strategies can definitely differ between runners depending on the stage of the game, how many coins you have, what kind of state of the game you're in.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, here we go, GTAce has the star here, gonna be able to farm a bunch of enemies, grabbing this 1-up here as well. Hops into the pipe, gonna grab all these coins as well as the coin block at the very end. Or no, he's not grabbing the coin block.
Interesting.
So, perhaps he just wants to start getting through these levels relatively quickly, as opposed to grinding coins.
Which is kind of interesting, because the whole point really is to get as many coins as possible. But there must be a different plan there. Must be a different plan there or something.
I mean, it certainly is important to balance between coins and time, because especially now that he doesn't have very many people left in his game, the timer's going to start going down quickly. So if he wants to stock up on time, then that can certainly be an advantageous position to be in.
iiPK is just maxed out on time, but he's also got 3 KOs, so he got almost all their time. So giving him that really high timer.
Yeah. Now he can take the time to grab this coin block here. Getting a lot of coins out of that. I didn't count it, but that was quite a bit. Now we're gonna see here GTAce heading into a castle level, so if he takes out the Bowser here, then that's gonna allow him to send a Bowser to someone else. And Bowsers, along with bloopers and Lakitus, can be extremely annoying to deal with, so if a runner comes across a level with a Lakitu or a blooper, or a castle level, then that can be advantageous towards them to try to get some more KOs on other people. Again, iiPK taking a really strong lead, both in his time bank and over 300 coins already. His game still has quite a few people left, though. GTAce in top 1 to 8.
Top 8. iiPK has the most in his game. He's got some better players in there for sure.
Yeah, he has 3 KOs as well, so very nice plays from him.
Maybe. I don't know. I usually see like the really early kills, like those you just kind of get on luck from what I've noticed. But I think once you get into the later game and start pulling out some more strategies, then you'll get like those other purpose KOs you do. GTA's choosing to go into coin heaven over there.
Very nice. It's gonna be helpful. Now he's not maxed out on time, but he does have quite a bit of time left, so it can be a good idea, especially since he's fairly low on coins, to grab some extras while he can.
All of them with the fire flower. Usually the power up you should always try to keep on hand as much as possible, and hope that you get really lucky with roulette and not have to go through like 10 pows to get it. Which is a pattern I've noticed very much for both myself and some other people. Just bad luck.
iiPK coming into coin heaven himself, over 400 coins now.
He's the leader in coins with GTAce at the bottom with only just over 200.
But that being said, if you don't win the match you're in, then you get significantly less coins than what you have. And if you win, then you get a bunch of bonus coins. So really, winning the matches is the most important thing.
Yeah. Like, last match, Shoujo, she lost her second match. And the amount of coins she didn't get, it was crazy. She had almost none compared to a win. It's crazy how many coins you get from a victory.
Yeah. But iiPK, obviously very strong Mario player. Doesn't have an issue with going for all these extra coins.
The most aggressive player I've ever seen play a game. He's just so aggressive when it comes to like watching him play. When he plays versus, he's such an aggressive player. So I wouldn't see him he's just gonna wipe people out. Especially if he has some strategies lined up.
So GTAce down there in the top 3.
He chooses 1-1.
Still a very large amount of time on the clock. Not red time yet. Red time is when you cannot gain anymore.
And that's usually about 15 minutes into the match. Usually.
So he's going to be trying to hit out that max time of 400 seconds. So he can last as long as possible.
Yeah, you're always going to want to stay at that, because once it gets down to the red timer, and if you're short on time, you're done. You don't have much to work with there. it is not good to have a low time, especially on a red timer, because that just goes down so fast. It is not fun to do. GTA's got a Bowser just waiting for him to that next jump.
Alright, GTA's in his top 2 now. We could see a big win from him here.
He's gonna get that. He's gonna clutch out. He's gonna clutch out that win. iiPK and SuperStevio both have both in the top 5 now. Their matches are gonna be coming to an end soon-ish. They're most likely they're gonna hit red timer. Most matches have been hitting the red timer, so I wouldn't be too surprised if all of them hit it. iiPK gets another KO. He's got 4 now. That's insane. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Oh yeah, and the 630 coins now. It's absolutely insane.
Like I said, he's an aggressive player. GTAce, unlike the other competitors, has no KOs, unfortunately. Hopefully he can get some more to get that coin count up, because he has the lowest amount of coins right now.
Yeah.
He seems to, he hasn't been collecting a lot of coins, which is really interesting. Maybe he's just like ignoring them or something. I don't think he's been using a lot of roulette.
No, not at all. I mean, he's been playing a lot of these early levels where he doesn't necessarily need to.
That is very true. And he has... Oh, he got lucky with the fire flower there. That's really good luck. Because he's got... honestly, he has to start going for coins.
Yeah, no doubt. His timer is pretty high, so as long as he can keep it up, then it's definitely worth going for the coins if he can.
He's got the time. Now, it'll be interesting... Oh, I think he's just choosing the first pipe. So, last game, Adam would always choose the very last pipe instead of the first one. That would just always be... Will GTAce get the 1-up here? I would think he would. Yeah. Wonder if he'll send out this Lakitu.
SuperStevio now also in top 4 now.
Oh my god, iiPK with another KO for the 5th. He's getting 5 KOs, taking out his 5th place competitor. Holy, oh my gosh. He's just so aggressive, man. It is amazing to watch. I can't state it enough. It's just an amazing thing to see how aggressive he is.
No Lakitu spam coming out on anyone's screen, but we are seeing some bloopers and Bowsers, which are certainly annoying to deal with on land levels, obviously.
For sure. Yeah, iiPK is just insane. He's a very good player.
His time is maxed out. He's got almost 800 coins.
GTAce only has 1 competitor left, just the 2nd place. He's in 3-3, and it's not a very fun level. Any levels that are just in the sky are not fun to do. The pits are just, it's constant like fear of falling down those pits, and it's always like a possibility.
Oh yeah, and if he
has gotten his 6th KO on 3rd place. This dude is crazy.
Dude, this is gonna be a fat win to start off his match.
He's gonna get the fat dub. This is ridiculous.
900 coins without the winning bonuses even. This is just insane.
He must have been practicing, man. He's been practicing hard. Me personally, I haven't gotten a high KO count. I can't do it. For me, it's really hard to do it.
Yeah, it's definitely a different strategy depending on what you want to go for. GTA still in his top 2 match. Gonna be going for a roulette here.
Playing very cautious.
Yeah, no doubt the play here.
Yeah, he's playing very cautious. Hopefully he can just completely spam his opponent so that, you know, they just kind of get startled and just end up, you know, giving him the win.
Yeah, we are seeing some late game levels on his side, 5-1.
So iiPK getting that. See, that's the good thing about having that high coin count. You can just keep going on the roulette and not have to worry about anything.
Yeah, for sure. 900 is just an insane coin count that he has no worries about not having enough if he uses.
He doesn't have to think about it really.
Alright, Super Steve and GTAce both on red time now. It's gonna be very difficult to gain time. Thank you, Unknown, for correcting me earlier. You can gain time in red time. It is just extremely difficult because it goes so fast.
On red time now as well. All runners are on the red time, so that means match 1 will be ending soon. That Bowser's throwing hammers. That sucks.
Yeah. Super Steve
got the hammer, bro.
Through all of it.
Oh man. See, this is where a star would have come in handy. But he was able to use the iframe.
Screwed by piranha plants as well. Like if they're blocking somewhere where you can't jump past them, it can be really annoying to have to roulette until you get something to take them out.
So all runners are on their in the last 2. I do believe I have a feeling that all of them will clutch out a win for sure. Because there's no doubt that these guys are at the top of their game.
Yeah, for sure. iiPK, that coin count.
Coin count. He's gonna be the one who maxes out at like. He's gonna max it out like 2K. I could see that. GTAce actually has more coins than Super Steve now. 470, and Super Steve only at less than 400. So.
Yeah, definitely a close match with those two. iiPK actually. Probably really smart strats here. He doesn't have to go for coins very much at all, so he's trying to destroy all these enemies to keep his time up as long as possible.
Time up, bombardment. He's just getting coins for, you know, just them being just kind of there.
I mean, really, still in the high 300s this far into red time. And the other smart strat here is he's occasionally taking damage, right? And taking damage pauses the in-game timer, so any sort of animation that's gonna help you stop the timer, like entering Coin Heaven, entering a sub-area, anything like that. Especially once he gets into the lower time, it's gonna become beneficial to try to stop and start that as much as possible. I've
never thought about that as a strat. That's great. That's like next level.
Oh yeah, once you get down there, it's... Alright, iiPK, 999 coins.
There it is. 999, finishing it off. That's a good match. Now, let's see what this coin count is.
Absolutely insane.
That is a big win for him.
300.
Wow, almost 3,000, finishing the match with 2,942. That's insane. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, Adam was trying to go in my last match. He was trying to go for 3,000, but ended up choking on the, just ended up choking and falling into a pit. He bonked.
Unfortunate.
Stevio in 8-4 now. GTA's just flying through that. So that's one match done for iiPK. Two more to go.
Both GTAce and Super Steve kind of running low on time here. Steve, well below 100 now. Mashing X at this point is a fairly good strategy.
Yeah. Sort of.
Getting the POW blocks to take the enemies out, keep the time up. Alright, there we go. There's this.
Oh no, Stevio takes that death in the pit. Come in second place. Oh, that's a rip. 336 coins for Stevio. Oh man.
Yeah.
He lost momentum taking damage.
So yeah, I mean, that's really... Super Mario 35, just especially in a coin count tournament like this, if you get the win, it's super, super important.
It's very rough. It's a rough stage. Like that, Fate Tour itself is a rough stage, but then on top of that, like the game is very... It's just... Man.
GTA's taking his first win.
Saying in chat, he fat fingered the roulette. That's unfortunate.
He's getting well over 1,000 coins for that first match, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's now over the 2,000 coin mark. Can't wait to see what that final coin count is. It's 2,162 for GTAce.
Alright, so iiPK and GTAce is going to be starting with a significant lead over Steve, but again, that can change in one match if one of them happens to lose, especially with the lower coin count. It can really go anywhere.
It honestly, like, this game can go anywhere. It really is anyone's game. Anything can happen.
Alright, so iiPK obviously off to a strong start, already has a KO. Very high on time, already almost 200 coins.
His coin collection is just...
so aggressive, really.
He's getting so many coins, honestly.
And he wins, too!
The wins, the coins...
It's just insane.
Just going crazy.
If he gets the wins, then his coin count goes so high. And he can win the round easy.
Wouldn't you know, iiPK has a KO.
Already, yep. So, looking at our other two runners, GTAce. Not too much going on in his game yet. The early game's all about, obviously, collecting coins, getting the time bank high.
Yeah.
Same with Super Steve. Super Steve with some less players in his match, of course.
Ooh. Just gotta stretch out a bit. All of them got stars. All of them are just flying through the levels. Send them out to attackers. What is iiPK doing? Just crouching on that turtle.
I'm not gonna question it. He's got almost 3,000 coins.
Yeah.
It's a ritual.
He's just trying to flex, I think. But I think getting through 1-3 as fast as possible is the greatest option. Like, honestly, doing anything in 1-3, you should just leave it as fast as possible.
Yeah, really. Especially since you often get a lot of enemies in that little pit at the end. It gives you a nice time bonus as well.
Oh, Stevio's got a KO as well. Just took him out.
The coin count, that's pretty similar to iiPK's.
Very similar. iiPK seems to have slowed down on coins, but there's no doubt that he'll probably... he's gonna rack it up. iiPK does have the maxed out timer though. GTAce has only less than 150 seconds on the timer, that is a very, very small amount. Especially for how far into the game he is. iiPK going for the coin cash. GTAce finishes off 1-4.
iiPK top 7. He did start his game earlier, but it is pretty progressed right now.
Yeah, it is. Like the games are very like like the times on games are so like they can vary like huge amounts.
Oh yeah, I mean if you get a bunch of people that died of the first Goomba, then
yeah, I mean that's every match, so
yeah.
that's every match there. But then like it's all late game for how the good players will actually you know, play it out. Both GTAce and Stevio head in for that coin heaven. iiPK just taking out a slew of enemies there for the one shell. Picking up the star and just heading through everything. Making sure to grab those coins as well.
Yeah, timer maxed out. He's definitely in that stage of the game where it's important to get all the coins you can.
Yeah, like, obviously, you know, whenever moment it is possible to get as much coins, go for it. You're gonna need it. Gotta get that high coin count. Now it is interesting though to see how people choose the 1-2 warp selection. Because most of the time it's either just go straight to the one end or straight to the other. From what I've seen most of the time. What is iiPK gonna choose here? Chooses 1-1. So he seems to be selectively choosing, you know, his best possible option instead of just going for either the far left or far right pipe.
Yeah, for sure.
So I saw a lot of that last game. Either just went one or the other.
It's definitely a safe pick for sure. That 1-1-1-2 loop is.
It is a very safe pick, especially for 1-2 having a high coin count, 1-1 having the safe bet. Just is a very simple level.
Especially since he has that 2,900 coin count, it may not be worth going for very hard levels to increase it.
Stevio has a second KO, taking out the 6th person, now leaving only 5 people left in his game. 4? Oh, there's 4 now, so his match might be ending soon, maybe. I don't doubt that it won't go into red time for sure though. It'll hit that mark. Heading up into coin heaven now. GTAce is back at 1-1. I'm still surprised. You know, I wonder, you know, if we'll start seeing the Lakitu spam eventually.
Yeah, it definitely depends on if anyone can get to 4-1 in the level select.
Yeah. iiPK opting to do that. And on top of sending it to attackers as well, you're just sending out so many enemies. Hammer Bros are really annoying because I've noticed they're following you. They're not just, you know, staying in like one little area, they are following you and just, they're the worst in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Hammer Bros are definitely a nuisance in this. So if you like decided to go to 8-3, to, you know, get all those Hammer Bros and send them out to your attackers, that's just, it's so... all you gotta hope is that doesn't come back on you when you're sending all that. Most likely it will.
Yeah.
Most likely it will, but other than that...
Especially in late game like this, you're really banking on getting KOs with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so SuperStevio with the coin lead in this round. 630 almost now. and still in the top 4, GTA's top 5, as well as iiPK.
Very intense matches going on. All of them are pretty close to maxed out time.
Yeah, this is where the majority of the game is. Grinding out the coins once you've got your time high enough.
Yeah. Grind that out, get everything, just keep going. Now all the runners seem to be opting to do attackers. They seem to want to do attackers. Stevio, I think, is doing, he's targeting certain people, so I think he's doing that. The GTAce and iiPK opt to do just attackers. I think that strategy is just to get more enemies out on the levels.
Yeah, it's definitely a strong strategy. Like, even in Tetris99, attackers is a very strong thing to do.
Yeah, it is a very good, it's usually a very good way of getting things. You could also go, if you want to make the matches shorter, which usually, like, in this tournament, isn't needed. You can go for the most coins to waste, you know, I would use, most coins in, like, top 5, so you can waste, you know, their resources sending stuff to them. Because most likely they're gonna take damage.
But sometimes that can be disadvantageous because it gives you less time to grind coins towards that 999 maximum.
If you do happen to get the KO on someone who has the most coins, you get half of their coins as well. So
yeah,
it's not too bad. It all depends on, you know, just how you're playing, really. Just depends on what you're thinking of doing.
iiPK is stuck with these hammer bros and the underwater.
Hammer bros and water levels don't mix. They shouldn't. They shouldn't mix. And they shouldn't be there. Whoever did that he's not very cool. This looks so, it just looks so frustrating because he's got all these hammer bros and he's in water. Oh, the POW. Nice one. Stevio leading the coin count with 739. iiPK in second with coins for 517. And GTA in last. iiPK getting a second KO on third place.
So iiPK is on his last opponent now, as well as SuperStevio. GTA game going on a bit longer.
GTA still in the top 5. He's got a very competitive game. He's got a very good competitors there. iiPK just getting, just getting bombarded with those hammer bros. iiPK picking up a star from the roulette because he can't pick up a star from those. He does not have a mushroom to break the blocks. Someone must have been an 8-3 or something. There's just hammer bros everywhere.
Yeah.
Stevio coming out of point.
Firepower takes him out.
I'm not a big fan. Like, me personally, I don't like the roulette because I have the worst luck when it comes to using it. I always get like 10 in a row of something I don't want. But if you're lucky enough, you'll get something that'll help you out. Especially, like, and then when you have that high coin count, you have such a huge cushion of coins to just kind of sit back on. Which is what iiPK had last game.
Now in red time.
Shortly, Stevio and GTAce will be heading into red time as well, very soon. We'll see how that shakes everything up for the runners and their opponents.
iiPK opting to go for 3-2 now. Good open level for lots of KOs, of course, with Koopas, and if he happens to get a star from the roulette.
Yeah, for sure. So, the scoring format for the way this works, it's based on coins. So, what the runners are trying to do, they're going to be trying to clear the levels, get through them, while collecting as many coins as possible. You get coins from just around the map, getting KOs, and also a bonus from winning. The bonus you get from the winning is dependent on, you'll get a bonus from winning, but the bonus will be multiplied by 2 if you don't use a power-up. So yeah, we're trying to go for the most coins here. You can get coins from 1-ups as well. 1-ups will give you about 20 coins. Then there's coin caches in levels, and then coin boxes as well, just everywhere. So having knowledge about the levels and the game itself, that'll give you an advantage for sure. Yeah, using...
Alright, all 3 of our competitors in red time now. Match is going to be ending shortly. GTAce now in the top 4.
GTAce has some really good competition there. Will iiPK get a third KO on his second place, on his runner-up in second place? GTAce taking a lot of damage, but getting a flower from the roulette. Always good to have that. Stevio getting close to that 999. And he stepped up his coin count from last game.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is anyone's game. It really is. I wonder though, how high can this coin counter go in terms of maxing out?
Alright, there we go. And SuperStevio finishes his game.
Getting that first place win.
Coins.
Over 1,000 coins. That's just in collection. That's insane.
Absolutely, buddy. We're gonna see how the bonuses increase that.
It's gonna treat him well. Man, iiPK was just shy of 1,000 last game. He gets 2,802 coins. That is a crazy amount. That is huge.
Just nearly as much as iiPK got from his last game.
So that gives him a total of 3,138 coins. So if iiPK happens to take a pit death here or something like that, you know? Oh, there it is. He's clutching out a win.
And a really big chest for iiPK too. 572 coins.
That's a very big amount. Makes up for the coins he wasn't able to collect that match. Look at GTAce's screen right now.
There's the Lakitu spam.
That's what I've been waiting for this whole game.
Mario 35.
That's Mario 35 for you, man. That's just what, that is so good. So iiPK finishes off with 5,276 coins by his second match. That's just crazy. That's just a crazy amount.
Such a dominant performance, really.
It really is. I have a feeling he's gonna beat Adam's high score for most coins collected in the 3 matches. Yeah, we're keeping track of who's collected, just for fun, who's collected the most coins in 1 match, and who's collected the most coins over all 3.
On GTAce's side, the Lakitu spam is in full force.
Oh my gosh, it's so... I love seeing that. You know what? It's great to see that. That's what I've been waiting to see. That's just all I wanted to see. And you can see it on the other competitors as well, taking them out with a Lakitu spam there.
There you go.
So GTAce is down to be
very strong coin count and time counter as well.
Yeah. GTAce is definitely gonna clutch this out for sure. But unfortunately for him, the roulette was just...
Yeah, not being very kind.
It was not being kind. He had to use a lot of coins.
Yeah, his coin, especially like once you're getting into the 200s, 300s, it gets a bit iffy on whether you should use the roulette or not.
But at some points, you definitely... I mean, it depends unless you know. And GTAce finishes that match with first place. All runners finishing first place in their second matches. Now all of them heading on to their third.
See what GTAce's new coin count is.
So he got 1,362 from that match. And that gives him a total of 3,524. Putting him in second place overall for coin collection.
Yeah, unfortunate that he got that Lakitu spam.
Yeah, it really was.
Is just so draining on your coin count.
Yeah, it burned all of his coins, which is unfortunate. It really, like, because now he's, you know, he could have been further ahead, right? So... Oh, unlocking some new shiny courses there. She's opting for 1-2.
iiPK's already got a KO in his first match.
GTAce is in. He's getting ready. Surprisingly enough, not that many people have died on GTAce's screen. I would have expected to see a lot more by now.
Yeah. First Goomba only took out a couple people this time, I guess.
They're getting better. They're learning. Everyone is just blazing through these courses. Is iiPK gonna go for the coin cash? He does.
Yeah, he's got a high time bank in that coin grinding phase now, for sure.
On the coin grind. Chooses 2-1. Interesting choice. Surprised he didn't go to like 1-1 first to go, so I know there's a decent amount of coins there that you can collect.
Yeah. 2-1's definitely not a bad level, but...
No, not at all. So then he has 1-1 after this. Heading up into coin heaven. I would think so. Stevio heading into a water level. You know, it's just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Definitely not a fan of that. But he does have a star, so he does have an advantage there. Hopefully he can get a fire flower from the roulette. But I don't think he should be, like, in all honesty, he really shouldn't be going for the roulette.
Yeah,
It's just he's just burning coins for no reason.
yeah, the coin deficit that he had from losing his first match, he has to make that up.
Yeah, he's just burning coins. Which it's honestly unneeded. GTAce is just sending enemies out to everyone. Everyone's getting an enemy from GTAce. iiPK hitting the bottom of that flagpole. He was trying to build up speed at the top, but he couldn't with the piranha plant in his way.
Seeing the first Lakitu on iiPK's screen.
And this is where it begins. If he decides to, just take it out. iiPK is leading the coin count with 360 coins. Got 1 KO. A lot of the people in his match, though, seem to have... all of them seem to have over 100 coins. Most of them. Which usually doesn't happen. You're not going to see, like, everyone have, a lot of coins. Usually have, like, a small group of people that have coins.
Yeah.
And then you just start going after them to waste their resources. Hopefully Stevio can, pick up some coins he lost in that water level. He's really gonna need them. iiPK just smoothly going through all those enemies. It was so like compact there of enemies. He just gets through it like it's nothing. GTAce pulls out a second kill. Getting that second kill. But losing all of his power-ups.
GTAce and iiPK, very similar in coin count, around 400 mark.
Very close, very, very close. GTAce heads into the coin heaven and go grab some coins, get that coin counter up. Can't forget about it. Definitely the most important thing here.
Yeah, this is true. Definitely not something you think about when you're just going for wins on your average day, but in the tournament you definitely have to adjust your playstyle a bit. And iiPK's adjusted very well to that, clearly.
Very, very well. When I'm playing myself, I usually I always like to have that big cushion of coins, right? So I can be safe for late game when I start getting destroyed with enemies. And you know what, though? The best part about Mario 35 is, though, that a Bowser gets taken out with just a shell. That is my favorite part about this game.
True.
Enough of those 30 fireball kills. Imagine if they added that. That would just be... That would just be so unfun.
The other thing is that a fire flower actually gives you fire Mario if you're small Mario.
Yeah, now that... Yeah, they do that. Oh boy, Lakitu's in this area. Lakitu's in a castle, man. That's frustrating. It's so, like, crammed in there.
Yeah. GTA's in his top 8 now, Stevio in his last 4, and iiPK final 5 right now. Definitely getting into the late game for everyone here.
Shouldn't be raging on for much longer. And I just knocked my mic over. How cool was that? iiPK is just like, just in the middle of this. In the middle of the Lakitus and a Bowser. Gotta keep that distance.
I mean, even if you don't take out the Lakitus, for Lakitu spam, you can just let them spawn the Spinies, and then they're still a pain to deal with in terms of your opponents.
Yeah. It's pretty much sending one of them is like sending 2 enemies over. You're always gonna have them throwing the Spinies, which is not fun. And he's back at 1-1. GTA's going into the hidden coin cache. Tried to get the power up. Didn't get it. iiPK getting another KO on 5th place. Leaving only 4 opponents left. Stevio's in his top 3. iiPK in the top 4. And GTAce is in the top 7.
GTAce with a very strong coin count of 620.
But he is in an underwater level, so
yeah, that can.
He's gonna have to use that. Gonna have to use that roulette to save himself a bit. But I wouldn't use it too much. Just he's taken so much damage in this water level. Water levels seem to have been, you know, burning coins seems to be the theme of water levels.
Yeah, it's definitely really something you don't like to see.
Yeah, Stevio only 1 opponent left. And GTAce was at 600 coins before that level, so he burned like 100 coins there.
Oh yeah.
Not optimal.
Steve entering a water level of his own now. Hopefully he can keep the Fire Flower for a little bit longer. Although he does need to get his time bank up because he is in Final 2. Red Timer is going to be hitting shortly.
Another opponent for iiPK has been gone. So it leaves 3 left. GTA seems to have the stronger competitors in his game. Because there's just more people there. And he opts to go to 1-2. Which is a very, it is a really good move. Because you can use the warps there. And maybe warp back to the same place. I've noticed that, you know, they like to, the runners like to go through the loops. Because you can get a chance at just better levels that you want. And then with 1-2, you can get the coin. You can get a really high coin count just because of how much there is.
For sure. Almost reminds me of like Mario 64 randomizer, where you hope that you can get into a level and then that sends you to another level, so you can kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, different concept, but...
I still gotta do a randomizer, but yeah, this is, you just gotta hope that you get a good level.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if it had, like, 1-2 and 3-1's good for... There are a lot of good coin levels, but 3-1 I think is the best I saw in chat. So, if you get something like that, then it's really, really, really nice.
Yeah, like, from what I know, I usually do 1-2. Right, that's just my playstyle for that. But I haven't really checked out which ones do have the best for coin count. 2 people, no, just only 2 people. So, you know, just CBO and iiPK getting down to the last opponent. Hopefully finishing off strong with a win. GTA still got 6 competitors left of them.
Yeah.
You know, for him, it must be, like, kind of stressful, right? Because because if you look at it, they all have, you know, max coins from what you can see. So you don't know how many coins they actually have. And there's 5 of them. So he's got a lot there. iiPK finishing up his match with the victory. There it is. There it is for iiPK. Finishing up his match.
iiPK GG.
Ending with 1,898 coins for that 3rd and final match.
Very, very, very strong count.
Very good. And, you know, that leaves him with a total of 7,174 coins. That is just... That's a crazy coin count.
Honestly.
Clutching out the win. And he had that crazy, like, just that crazy round with all the KOs. It was chaotic. He had some really good games there.
Oh, yeah. Really beautiful, exemplary play from iiPK today. Showing that aggressive play style that we know and love.
Yeah. it's always fun to see the aggressive playstyle for sure.
Oh,
So
with
now
that
it's just,
said, it could GTAce if he gets enough coins, he definitely
he could, yeah,
could be a second place for him here.
yeah. Stevio only has one left. GTAce with 3. GTAce is definitely gonna have a longer match, but the thing is, Stevio's running really low on coin now. He's not coins. He's running really low on time.
Yeah, red time.
So he
Second.
could possibly. I think he's gonna be using roulette to get time. Oh man.
He doesn't damage try. He
Oh.
gets.
Oh my god. Oh, he loses. He ran out of time, man. That's unfortunate. Second place win. That is very unfortunate for him.
Yeah. I mean, once he took that loss in the first match as well, just really unfortunate for him, and he got stuck in a lot of places where he just had to keep rolling. So
Yeah.
well,
So yeah. 3,436 for Stevio, and GTAce has just got to finish his matchup now. As for me though, I do have to exit the match, so I will have to be leaving now.
all right, yeah, have a good one.
All right, it's been good. It's been good. All right. Hope to be back eventually. See ya.
Yeah. Alright, so we are just going to finish up GTAce's match. See where he finishes and how many coins he gets. Yeah, GTAce, looking at it, his coin count is very high. If he gets good enough RNG in terms of the levels he gets, I mean, he only needs, like, 2.6k. If he wins this, he could certainly take the win from iiPK. iiPK's first round was absolutely huge in the third, but the second round was not as good. But I mean, really, if GTAce gets a solid showing and outlives his other two opponents, perhaps getting some KOs on them as well, it could be big. First 8-4 experience, round 1. Alright, here we go. GTAce into his 1v1 situation. 200 seconds left on the timer. Again, to beat iiPK, he does need just around 3.6k, I believe. Yeah, 3.6k coins to beat iiPK. So obviously very difficult, but the chest is very good. 971. And his opponent has plentiful coins, I'm sure. And he's gonna probably hit around 1,000 collected coins himself. Oh my god! He takes a death! He falls into the pit! Ate his input. Oh. Dude, that's so tough. Getting hit canceled his input. Oh, man. That would have been legendary. Over 1,000 coins in second place. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. GTAce, no doubt. Oh yeah, how many coins did first place get? That's a good point, Adam. First place over 4,000. Dude, if he had won that, 4,876, if GTAce took that, man, that would have been an insane win on his part. Oh my.
Alright, just stepping in. Unfortunately, we won't have time to interview any of the runners because we are already behind schedule by about 20 to 30 minutes as normal GSA fashion, but we will get there. We do have more matches for the rest of the day, though. I believe we have Eric Wilderman, Evan Breaks Games, and Cospire next. I'm pretty sure that's who's next. We'll have some more commentary, more games to come. Thank you very much, Spook, for commentating with Lofa, even though they had to leave a bit early, but that's alright. And there's also Stack the Speed on November 26th through the 29th. You can... I don't have all of the information on top of my head because I'm not the commentators, but do stack up in chat. Here's the information. You can submit your runs. It is supporting the mental health of the U.S. and allied nations veterans through the gaming, so feel free to submit. But as for now, we'll go to intermission real quick, and then we'll get the next games going.
All right, thank you. Have a good day, everyone.